Hello, 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 and welcome to Satisfactory. Satisfactory has finally released version 1.0, and I am so happy to finally get back to this game. I have a few hundred hours in this game before, and I played it a lot in the past, but I have not touched the game in about 2 years. I know, it's absolutely unbelievable, and I'm so excited to start a new game. Now, because I have a couple hundred hours in the game, although we have 4 different starting areas, I'm going to pick the Northern Forest. I've selected the Northern Forest a lot in the past, and I think I did even in the past series that I did on my channel for this. But I think I'm going to head in a different direction for Northern Forest. I'm going to purposely disorient myself, and I'm just going to have some fun when I play here. Now, there should be a new story mode that is added to the game as of version 1.0, and I'm excited to test this out. So let's make sure that we have the onboarding process ready. We're not going to do advanced game settings or anything along those lines. And let's start the game. Let's see how this goes. Starting new game, version 1.0, starting area Northern Forest, no skipping onboarding, no advanced game settings, single player, and no session joinability. That's a pretty new screen. I'm going to stay pretty silent because I know there's an intro opening cinematic over here, so let's keep quiet.
Separation from main transport complete. Group 8 delivered to Calistian region. All Pioneers functional, initiating dispersion. Attention Pioneer, I am Ada, your personal instance of the Artificial Directory and Assistant. Welcome to the Fixit Incorporated Save the Day program.
Howdy, Ada.
A Fixit Pioneer has 3 core assignments. Construct, automate, explore and exploit. Stay within your designated. And that is why the world is counting on pioneers like you.
That's not something that I expected.
Short-term solutions
Hello?
to long-term problems.
What was that?
Initiating Planetfall.
You know, I've seen that opening
Atmospheric
cinematic before,
entry
but that
in
wasn't there before.
2,
That's new.
1. Beginning arrow assist.
Ooh, slight changes to this. I like it.
Deploying parachute. Deploying backup parachute. Skipping parachute. Landing phase begun. Activating retro propulsion.
Oh, it's a beautiful new world.
Touchdown. Planetfall complete. Drop pod integrity nominal. Omni situational exploration suit nominal. Pioneer acceptable.
Good morning, world. Wow. It's beautiful.
You are the third in your region to survive
The
Planetfall.
third? Am I?
Welcome to Massage 2, ABB, in the binary system of Akicha.
Hello.
First contact safety tool supplied due to presence of alien megafauna. Adhere to
Oh.
Fixit procedure and equip the Fixit
Look at
Inc.
that.
Xeno
New
Zapper
UI
before
polished
leaving the
up.
drop zone.
New Ada logo. New onboarding objective UI in the top corner. Pioneer obligatory onboarding program. POOP. Poop. Objective 1. Equip the Xeno Zapper.
Next objective, dismantle the drop pod.
Fixit does not waste. Dismantling drop pod.
Next objective, use the resource scanner to find and collect additional iron to be able to build the hub. If you cannot find iron, be assured scans of the planet
Oh, hello,
have revealed
Beanie
sufficient iron
Boobab.
sources.
Hello. Aren't you a pretty one? I just want to bounce right on ya. Boing. 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 I don't want to stab you, actually. Boing. You're too jumpy. You're kind of fun. I got an achievement for that. I got a Steam achievement. Ain't that nice? Alright, let's keep on collecting a few leaves and scan for an iron node. Viewing that way, viewing that way. I want to go far, so we might actually go towards these 820 meter away ones. Oh, hello.
Potential edible collected. Reminder that look and smell alone do not
Haha,
provide
edible.
sufficient data to determine exact risk
Yoink.
of consumption.
Another
Just
Steam
because it
achievement,
looks like
collected
you
a
ate
power
it does
slug.
not mean-
We're gonna head towards the iron that we scanned for while collecting a whole bunch of leaves on the way. I believe it's in roughly this direction. It might be a little bit more east than it was before. Yeah, 600 meters or 720. I think this is the one that I was going for. Wow, this game is gorgeous. I don't want to forget that. They put so many years into making this game. Oh no, not the cats, not the spiders. You hear those little meows? That's the sound of the spiders, which I have arachnophobia mode turned on just for the sakes of myself and many others. And gosh, that means there's cats nearby. Oh no. This game does one of my favorite versions of arachnophobia mode. I think we'll see it soon. We're heading kind of in this direction. Looks like there's a bunch of clusters right near each other, which could be pretty neat. Can I make it over this gap? Oh, not quite. Ow. I mean, I'm always a fan of a ton of iron nodes. Maybe I shouldn't be going so far away when I haven't even put down the hub yet. Oh, pale berries. Yum.
Potential
Hey, Ada.
edible collected. If consumed before
Another edible.
authorized is compatible with the human digestive system by Fix-It, the consumer is responsible for any and
Hey,
all
we got ourselves some iron nodes. I know this area. Ready? We will rock
build
you.
gun to construct the hub. Iron is a base component necessary for all near future progress.
Got the hub. Oh, that's new. There's no more hub parts. You can build multiple hubs? Is that accurate? Well, all right then. Let's just get this set up maybe right around there.
Here, but essential for the next steps of onboarding.
1, 2, 3.
Once finished, the hub will function as your base.
You'll never be able to unhear that
upgrade
now.
one.
We will rock you. All right. We got ourselves our crafting bench right here. Great. And we got ourselves Tier 0, hub upgrade 1 time, an equipment workshop, portable miners, and another hand equipment slot because we only have one. Let's go for it. You can hit space to start crafting. My hands are now off the keyboard and it's just some craft through the rest of these. You know, I'm trying to come into this game with some somewhat fresh eyes, even though I know a lot about Satisfactory already, and I actually speed ran a little bit of it, the first package, and helped out complete the game at one point. I'm trying to take things slowly. Hey, got ourselves a storage.
Next objective, complete hub upgrade 2.
Let's get an equipment workshop placed down, maybe right about there. Get ourselves a bunch of portable miners. Wait, portable miners stack now? Oh, that's incredible. Thank you, Satisfactory. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go for it. In the meantime, let's get a little bit more iron. And we're good to go. You know, I'm gonna have to start remembering all my hotkeys from when I speedran the first package. I used to know all those little tricks and tips, and you know, I was never fast, but I could do it. I think what I'm gonna do is use this hub storage chest to store anything that's natural that I kind of gather on my expeditions out of the house. But in the meantime, let's get hub upgrade 2. Woo, we got walls.
Hub
Look at us
upgrade
go.
2, power and shell completed.
Power
The
and
smelter can
shell.
turn- Next objective, complete hub upgrade 3.
Hub upgrade 3, what do we got? Oh, we're gonna need some copper. Right. Where's our nearest copper here? We're surrounded by iron. Oh, only 250. Oh, I see it right there. Look at that. And the other ones are super far away. Oof. We're gonna need to use our copper wisely. In the meantime, let's at least get these guys in here. Let's get a smelter. Oh, we're gonna need some wire for the smelter. All right. Let's go get our copper. Actually, no. We're not gonna get some copper. We're gonna bring ourselves some portable miners, because I'm too lazy to do it myself. And we're gonna slide jump on over there. Remember to slide jump, you can just sprint with the shift key and then crouch with C, and you're slide jumping, it's a little bit faster. And then once we get ourselves some fancy speedy boots, then we'll be going a whole lot faster. If you really want, you can do partial jumps, kind of like in Minecraft where you're sprint jumping. That's kind of what this technique is. It doesn't really work up hills, but core concept is there. Ready? Nope, not gonna do that every time. Did they touch up the texture of copper ore? Or does it always look like this? Looks great. 1, 2. I'm just gonna collect some more biomass while I'm around here because I think it'll be a little while at least before we transition away from this intermediate fuel source. Already beginning the destruction of our planet. I know. How dare I? That's what the point of this game is, and I'm not gonna let up on it. You know what? Just for funsies, while we're waiting, why don't we kill this hog? 1, 2. Hey bro, you're supposed to retaliate against me, aren't you? That was too easy. Get murdered.
Samples of new alien species acquired. Notable features are blunt teeth, suggesting it is herbivorous, and a thickly plated skull and spine, suggesting it is proficient at inflicting and receiving blunt force trauma. Preserve the remains for later study.
Yeah. Herbivorous, as you said, or herbivorous, as I might otherwise say. I don't know how much I believe that, seeing as this creature tried to maul me. Ah, well. Got ourselves almost 200 copper. Let's head on back to the hub and get crafting. All right, got some crafting done. And as the sun starts to set, it's time to build our first smelters. Let's just align them over here. Snap it maybe close to the grid and build 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just hotkey them all up. Oh, right. We don't even have power lines yet, do we? We don't have power poles. When do we get power poles? Next upgrade. Oh, man. Huh. Now, why is this consuming power even when it's off? Well, let's get ourselves smelting some iron. Now we should have enough materials for Hub Upgrade 3. Get ourselves a power pole.
Hub Upgrade 3, interior furnishing, completed.
So last time we got a smelter, power, and all the copper stuff. This time we got a constructor, a power pole, screws and reinforced iron plates, which are both more iron stuff, and copper for this. And we got concrete and limestone, which is fantastic. Next up, we're getting conveyors. Oh, I need concrete for my power lines? Alright, guess we're looking for limestone. Where's the nearest one? Pretty close. Looks like it's up on that hill. Yep, right over here. Nice. This is just a normal node. All right. I should have brought a portable miner with me. But alas. Right, night is falling upon us. Look at the beautiful, beautiful starry night. Everything moving around. I think it's going to get a lot more foggy as the night rolls in. Look at that. Look at the moonrise. I've just been mining some limestone, but I want to draw your attention to the bottom right corner, where you can see that we also now have a whole bunch of extra hotkeys that we've slowly unlocked. In addition to tab, which are inventory as we know, we now also have N, where we can search for things like limestone, which will open it up in the codex. You can see if I hit O, then we can see the codex, which is where all of our information is stored and all of our recipes are in here. Then we also have the inbox, which is in the same place. Hitting O, we can switch tabs, and then we see all of our onboarding messages. For example, I can start to replay Ada's message from Hub Upgrade 3.
Interior furnishing completed.
We now also have a flashlight, which is great for at night times like right now. I can hide my hands, or I can bring it back. We can scan for resource nodes, as we kind of already know. And then, as we already know, we can also hit F to dismantle and Q to start building some new things. Just crafting away. Just endlessly crafting away. I said, can't stop, won't stop, don't stop crafting today. Stop, don't stop playing this game. Okay, I think we're in a good place to get Hub Milestone 4, where we're finally gonna get conveyor belts. So exciting. Let's do this. Boom. Beautiful. Now look how complete our hub is looking. We now have a landing platform over here. Portable miners obviously do not have a connection for conveyor belts. We now have beds. We got a llama. We got ourselves character customization. That's exciting. We got a kitchen. We got a toilet that we can obviously put something in. I'm just going to put a limestone in there. And of course we got Productive Packer Deluxe. We'll play that another time, I think. Look at this. Look at our happy little setup. Click, 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 click. Newton's Cradle, Newton's Cradle. Oh, I love it. I think we already have enough materials to upgrade to Hub Upgrade 5 without even doing any more work, where we're going to get miners, storage containers, and 3 extra inventory slots. Oh, easy. Boop. Upgraded. Power expansion. This means that we now have enough capacity for a second biomass burner. Sweet. Let's get this filled up. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Next, we're going to actually get some biomass burners and the space elevator, because this is where we're going to actually start to have some power concerns, but I don't think we're too concerned with that quite yet. Let's just put our wires in there just to start ourselves off so we can get an extra inventory space free again, but we're not too concerned about that. What I am concerned about is getting ourselves a whole bunch of new things. This is where we finally start to explore the ideas of a factory. In this game, all about creating factories, let's create a demonstration mini iron factory. We have a miner that connects to a smelter that then leads to a constructor and to a storage container, all while using a whole bunch of conveyor poles, plus a fair bit of power, and we're ready to go. What you can see I've done is I've actually created a beautiful little to-do list over here. You can see that we actually have all the components we need, so let's just get to creating this factory. First, let's get our miner placed down. The miner goes on the iron node and faces outwards. I'm actually going to face it kind of in this direction, so it goes away kind of towards some more of the open space. Then I'm going to break one of these smelters and place ourselves a new smelter right around over here. And we're going to connect this up with conveyor belts using our hotbar. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Then I want to get ourselves a constructor, which I'm going to place maybe down around here, making it a little bit more compact. And I'm going to connect these guys up. And look at that. We got ourselves a smooth moving conveyor belt. And lastly, of course, we're going to need ourselves a storage container to store all of our fresh new resources. And let's feed that right into there. We're now going to want to power everything. I typically like to do 2 items per power pole. And let's hook this all up to the grid. And now this should all automatically start going. Our miner is going to dig right into our iron node. Then we're going to set our smelter to make iron ingots. We're going to set our constructor to make iron plates. And those iron plates are all going to end up in this storage container automatically. You can see the ore moves on this conveyor belt right into the smelter. The smelter is now kicking on. Likewise, you can see everything moving. And now we're getting iron ingots right out of it, just like we set. Those are going to move on this conveyor belt into the constructor, which you're going to see is going to kick into gear right now, moving around, creating ourselves some beautiful iron plates, which are going to feed right into this container as we planned. Beautiful. I'll take those plates. Thank you very much. This right here is the perfect little introduction into what Satisfactory is about. Just creating these factories that start to do things for you. So you don't have to worry about sitting at the crafting bench anymore like we've been doing all episodes so far. Instead, we can start making things automatically. Now, I want to scale this up so that we have stuff at our copper facility, our concrete facility, and one more at this iron facility so that we can get ourselves some iron rods being made. I think I'll hold off on automatically crafting reinforced iron plates or screws for now, because those are separate things that require a second conductor, and I don't want to overload our power grid or overcomplicate things. Either way, this is going to keep on working, and we're easily going to get our 100 plates for Hub Upgrade 6, so let's make sure that we do the same for the other parts that we need. Welcome back, everybody. We have got this original setup. No, I'm kidding. We already showed you this one. We've now quadrupled that setup to one more over here for iron rods, another one way over there if you can see it for copper, and one over there for concrete. However, none of these are connected up to our power grid yet. We take a look. We got 2 different power grids, one over here connecting up that existing system, and then one for all this new stuff, which means all that we've got left to get these other 3 systems running is just connecting up these 2 wires. Am I going to do it? Nope. Just want to check what our capacity is at. We're at 40, and we're currently using up between 8 and 13. Let's say 13 of that. I think because the concrete is not going to be a full system, we might have capacity to run all of these at once. Let's give it a try. I might be wrong, but we're connected up now. Everything is going to slowly swing into gear. Let's keep an eye on our biomass burners. Oh, look at that. Our capacity is 40 and our maximum is 48. That's dangerous. If everything turns on at the same time, which it might do very soon, we might trip our breaker. Uh-oh, look at the line creeping up. There it is. We tripped our breaker. Oh no. Oh no. It's not me. It's fine. I think we have enough iron plates for now, so we're going to disconnect this original circuit and we're going to turn everything back on. When we turn everything back on, our maximum consumption is going to drop below our capacity, so everything is going to be fine. And we got an achievement for that. Fix fuse break. Let's just kill this guy while we're waiting. He's kind of been getting in my way. Oi, come back here. Dead. Oh yeah, we got plenty of iron plates. While we're waiting, let's just sort things away and craft things up as we need to. Okay, I have been keeping things all topped up. You can see our biomass burners are back, still pretty close to the maximum capacity of 500 of these. Although you can see that we actually have multiple different fuel options right now. Leaves burn the fastest while wood burns the slowest, but we don't have that much wood, so I'm going to stick with leaves for the moment. You see that we actually have plenty of iron plates, so let's go put that into our hub. Easy, 215 just to spare. And let's load up the hub with some other parts, which we can also get from our currently running factory. Head on over to our concrete. I don't know if you picked it up, but I actually switched from the concrete node that's up on that hill to the one that's over here, just because it's a little bit more visually accessible in the flat plains of our base. If I scan for resources, I could actually see this in the field. There's not really a preference, and honestly, I think by the end we'll end up using both of these just because we're going to want so much concrete later down the line. But at least for now, I think we're doing pretty good. All we need is a few more rods, and that'll do us, and we'll get hub upgrade 6. This is going to complete our hub upgrade system because we're getting the space elevator and full biomass burners. So let's put those in and finish our upgrades. Look at that. Ready for it?
Hub upgrade
Are we ready?
6. Landing platform hydraulics complete.
Freighter landing initiated. Check it out. We're a certified Pioneer Onboarding Program finisher. Poop program. Aha ha 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 ha. Oh, look at that. Look at that.
Future achievements, because a future with Fix-It is a future with you. Tier 1 and 2 milestones are now available in the hub.
Land safely and smoothly, and there it is, clicking right into place.
Your first official objective is to initiate project
Ooh,
assembly by
yeah.
building the space elevator. This objective will take a significant amount of resources, so Fix-It recommends getting to work.
All right, first up, we got to build a space elevator. This is something that, as Ada just said, will take a significant amount of resources. Check it out. We're doing pretty well on the iron plates, but we got a lot of wire, a lot of rod, and a whole lot of concrete to go. So I think for now, this is actually a pretty good place to wrap it up. I think we've made a lot of progress, and I don't really want to overwhelm you guys with so much new stuff. I want to kind of take things slowly so that, especially if this is your first introduction to Satisfactory, you can play along and you can understand what each of the components really does. Now you understand a miner, you understand a smelter, a constructor, and a container, all of these very basic things. You can make your own individual factories. It's not overwhelming, it's super easy, and you can do like we did here and very easily replicate it in so many different spots around the map. Just a very basic, simple factory prototype to play around with. In the next episode, we are going to get to building the space elevator. That's going to require some new parts, and in the process, we're going to do a whole lot of extra automation. We might also want to look into some of our tier 1 and tier 2 milestones, like for example, base building so we get foundation, logistics so we get splitters, and obstacle clearing so we can start upping our power system. We've got a lot of fun ahead of us, but for now, that's all that I got for you, and I'll see ya in the next episode. Bye-bye, everyone.